In this video, we'll look at the topic of markup and discount and how that all relates to percents. So a percent of markup is the amount of the percent increase stores apply to goods they buy so they can make a profit. So when a store buys something from a supplier, right, they buy it at a certain price and then they're going to mark it up a certain percent to sell to the consumer so that they can make a profit, pay their workers, pay for rent, utilities, anything else that their store needs. And then percent discount is one we're familiar with, right? It's a percent decrease from the original price of an item. So let's take a look at this sample problem. Jeans that regularly sell for $85.99 are on sale for 20% off. Find the discount, so this is how much you're saving, and then find the sale price. How much do you have to pay for the item? So this is just a percent problem. I want to find 20% of $85.99. So when I'm finding the percent of a number, you can solve it with a proportion or an equation, right? Part equals percent, 20% times the whole, $85.99. And when I multiply these two together, I get $17 and 198 thousandths, and since this is a percent problem or dollar amount, it's going to be $17.20. But I want to find the sale price as well. This is just the amount of discount. So to find the sale price, all I have to do is take my starting price, $85.99, and subtract out that discount. And so I see I could get these jeans here for $68.79. This next problem, a helmet costs $199.99, and you have a coupon for 15% off. Find the final price, including the 6% tax. Tax is also a markup, right? Tax means we're going to pay more because it's added on to the price. So first, I want to find my discount here. So I'm going to take $199.99, and I'm going to multiply that by my 15% off coupon. This tells me how much I am getting for a discount. Now it's 29.9985, but again, we're talking about money, so I'm just rounding this to $30 because that's what I'll get when I round to the nearest penny. So that's the amount of my discount. Next, I want to find the sale price. So I'm going to take $199.99 and subtract that $30, and I'll get $169.99. This is the sale price. But I want to find the final price including the tax. And the tax, I'm taxing not $199.99, but I'm taxing the sale price here. Tax can only be applied to what the consumer's paying here. So I'm taxing $169.99, and I'm taxing that at 6%. So I'm finding 6% of the sale price. That works out to 10.1994, which again, I'm going to round this, and that's going to be $10.20. And then finally, I've got to take my sale price, $169.99, and I'm going to add the tax because tax increases my price. And I get $180.19. So after a 15% discount and the 6% tax, I pay $180.19. All right, here's a problem for you to practice on your own. A 16 gigabyte iPad mini regularly sells for $399. If I buy one in Pennsylvania where the sales tax is 6% and my brother buys one in California where the sales tax is 9%, how much less do I spend? Now I could calculate the total price at a 6% sales tax and a total price at the 9% sales tax and then subtract. But really, all I need to do to find the difference here is, well, if my brother's paying 9% and I'm paying 6%, right? The difference there is just 3%. So I'm going to pay 3% less than my brother. So all I do is I find 3% of $3.99. And 3% of $3.99 is $11.97. And last problem here. I have a coupon for 30% off my entire purchase at a store. I use it when I buy a fuel band for $149.99 and a pair of shoes for $59.99. If I have to pay a 6.5% sales tax, what's the total price of my purchase? Okay, first things first, I want to add up the fuel band and the shoes together because this is going to tell me what my bill is before any discount or any tax. But I don't want to take the discount of each item and the tax on each item and combine it later. It's definitely much easier if we just combine these two first, although you would still get the same answer if you did it that way. So now, if I bring these two items to the register, I'm going to pay $209.98 before any tax or discount. So let's find out my amount of discount. $209.98. I've got a 30% discount, and that works out to $62.994, and that's just going to round to $62.99. That is how much my discount is. And now I want to figure out what the sale price is. So I'm going to take my $209.98 and subtract $62.99. And I get $146.99. Now that represents my sale price. And if that's what I'm paying after my discount for my items here, then all I want to do is find the tax on $146.99, and tax is 6.5% or 0.065. So I'm going to multiply $146.99 times 0.065. And when I multiply these two here, I get 9.55435. And this represents how much tax I'm paying, or $9.55. And then finally, I am just going to add that tax onto my sale price. So $146.99 plus $9.55. The final price I pay for these items with my discount and the tax is $156.54. And that's how we work with markup and discount.